Tigrai Interim Administration President Getachew spoke with delegation from Germany earlier today in his office. During his discussion, the president called upon the government of Germany to extend support, especially on recovery and rehabilitation programs in Tigray.
The most important focus for many people, including Westerners, is the first D in the DDR process. But there is another D, and the most problematic one is the R part, reintegration. And it requires resources. You know, as we speak, we have 260,000 combatants who need to be fed and closed, and without any support whatsoever from outside world. What the interim administration is trying to do is to take resources away from recovery and rehabilitation efforts, plus even siphoning of resources from what should otherwise be meant for sustaining civil service. And we are spending it on the maintenance and sustenance of the combatants. Your involvement has been very, very critical, and we hope and expect that involvement to continue, especially with regard to the economic recovery and rehabilitation, and then, of course, reconstruction efforts that we need to undertake.
Delegation led by Director for Eastern, Central and Southern Africa in German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, Philip Neal, arrived at the President's office to talk on different issues, including the progress on the implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. Philip stressed on the need not to go back to clashes and building on peace.
In supporting you to go ahead actually on the peace process and fully implementing Pretoria, negotiating further open steps, not going back to the arms, but really building on the good progress that has been done so far and trying to take on further solutions by negotiation. Actually, we came here mainly as well to listen to you and to learn, you know, to see what we can do from the outside, how we can support the federal government, but also the interim government, how we can support NGOs and other actors in sustainable development.
According to Philip Neal, the delegation is in Ethiopia to discuss new cooperation program with the Ethiopian government besides discussing the implementation of the peace accord. They spoke with Finance Ministry and Agriculture Ministry in Ethiopia's capital Addis Ababa. Special Assistant to the President Goitom Tatek says the delegation arrives in Mekelle to also share Germany's experience in reconstruction of their country after the Second World War.
So a massive amount of money and projects and programs are required to recover and reconstruct Tigray. And we have a lot to learn from Germany in reconstruction, how it reconstructed Germany after the mother of the Second World War. Then we have a lot to learn from the German. That's why they were sharing as well their experience, how to recover and reconstruct.
As to him, President Getachew told the delegation that the international community, including the government of Germany, should work to see the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement, including the withdrawal of foreign forces from Tigray.
Still, our people are suffering in those parts under the control of the foreign forces. And the international community is expected, as it was part of the agreement as well, to pressurize the federal government to do its responsibilities in seeing this Pretoria Agreement fully implemented.
The delegation concluded its talks and went back to Addis today.